Hey guys, we're two gay expats. I'm Andy.
And I'm Trey, and as two gay men, our next adventure is to find the best sunset cocktail spot in Puerto Vallarta.
Let's go.
First up, we are headed to the Sky Bar, located at Pulpito 220. It's one of the glam pinnacle properties here in the romantic zone of Puerto Vallarta. Once you enter the lobby, one of the property's team members will escort you to the elevators on the left to head up to the roof garden. The Residence's Sky Bar offers jaw-dropping views of Banderas Bay and the Pacific Ocean. The amenities at this posh resort are on full display with an incredible infinity pool and pool loungers with a view. And of course, no resort is complete without a swim-up pool bar under a shaded palapa. What more could you ask for? Maybe a 2-for-1 happy hour? You got it. With spectacular views of the lush hillside jungle and Pacific Ocean, amazing drink specials, and a beautiful sunset, Residence's Sky Bar is definitely one of the best sunset cocktail bars in Puerto Vallarta. We are just below Sky Bar, right in front of the fountains here, and also below Chic Teeny, which is their newest bar. Super cute. We learned that Chic Teeny is actually the only one that you can go to for a day pass. At Sky Bar, they only allow guests that are staying there to access the pool, but you can go up for sunset drinks, and the drinks are absolutely spectacular. The bartenders are super friendly. There's a cute little bridge that you can walk over for some amazing photos. Infinity pool, just stunning views of Banderas Bay. And they also have a happy hour between, I think it's 5:30 and 8:30, so it's 2-for-1. So we had some delicious lemon drop martinis. Ended up staying a lot longer than we expected, because we met this really fun group of Canadians up there at the bar, and then just ended up staying until well after sunset. Had a great time. Then we headed down the hill for dinner and even went to Andy's favorite piano bar, because we had some time to kill before our show. We decided last minute to grab some tickets and head to the Lady Gaga performance at the Palm Cabaret and Bar. And that was really amazing too. We had a fabulous time there as always. So it is gonna be very hard to beat Sky Bar. That was absolutely phenomenal, being above the romantic zone with that gorgeous sunset and the 2-for-1 cocktails, but we are gonna give it a try tonight. We are headed down to Eek. I'm assuming it's Eek, it's IK. I don't think it's gonna be Ick, but it's Eek Mixology. It is right on, directly on the beach, so we will not be high above the romantic zone this time, but we will be directly on the beach. They have really cool nests there, so I'm looking forward to checking it out and having some delicious cocktails for sunset tonight. So here we go.
Let's go cocktail. Right here.
Woo!
You got your cocktail?
Oh, we got some cocktails right here. Cocktails, cocktails, cocktails. Also, before we forget, if you have been to Puerto Vallarta and have a fabulous sunset cocktail spot that you love, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. And also, I'm sure everyone else that is watching would love to check that out as well. All right, we are here at Eek Mixology Bar. We did not reserve ahead, so we're stoked for 2 corner seats at the bar for sunset. We order some margaritas, our go-to beverage of choice. Our cocktails are expertly prepared, and unprompted, the bartender was like, if you guys want, feel free to climb up on the swinging nest behind you for sunset photos. Thank you, sir, you totally get us. If there's anything we can climb up on, we're totally game. And it was the perfect location for Andy to get that classy pic he wanted as well. If you do make a reservation at Eek, you can score one of these beautiful nest tables for sunset. They overlook Los Muertos Pier, which along with the Pacific Ocean and the beach provide the perfect backdrop for a fiery sunset. From up here, we also see more nest-like tables directly on the beach below, and a love sign as well, so we definitely need to head down and check that out. Not only is this spot super romantic, there is now a local band serenading a group nearby. Love that. Absolutely beautiful sunset. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Eek was really fantastic actually. The servers were amazing. They were like, you guys can get up on you can go ahead and climb up on there and get in that nest for take pictures for sunset, which was super cool. And they even came by and like moved the step ladder for us to get up there and take some photos. So that was super cool, super friendly.
Super cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that actually. And yeah, our margaritas were delicious as always. Too bad my shirt doesn't say, "Where's my margarita?" I need to get a different shirt that has "Where's my margarita" instead of "Where's my mojito."
I don't think it would have the same punch or kick.
No, I know. I think I got this in Italy, actually, in Capri, and I was like, oh, it's so cute, but it didn't even make sense then for a mojito. But anyways, I absolutely love this shirt. And yeah, that was a great experience. And to be just directly on the beach is also like a little different than being kind of like high up in the sky like yesterday. So yeah, another highly rated spot for a sunset cocktail for sure.
See?
Where should we go tomorrow for sunset?
Let's go to Iguana.
Iguana? What's that?
It's the restaurant bar at Liz Taylor's famous mansion here in
Ooh.
Puerto Vallarta.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait.
She lived right across the street from Richard Burton, was it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he built the Love Bridge just for her. And every now and then he'd cross the Love Bridge and remind her of why it was called that.
That is amazing. I was gonna say where the magic happens, but I like your version better.
Yeah.
For our last sunset cocktail bar, we made reservations at the Iguana Restaurant and Tequila Bar. Reservations are not required for the tequila bar, but if you're gonna stick around for dinner, we highly recommend that you make reservations for the Iguana Restaurant. We couldn't find any, but luckily we set up an alert on OpenTable and scored a 5 o'clock reservation today. So we are headed over there a little bit early, but we will be in plenty of time for sunset. On arrival at the Iguana at Casa Kimberly, a romantic statue of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton greets you at the entrance. Head up the stairs where you will find the front desk as well as the famous Love Bridge. Don't miss an opportunity to take a photo on the Puente del Amor or Love Bridge that connects the property's 2 buildings on opposite sides of the street. The bridge was modeled after the Bridge of Sighs in Venice and allowed Richard Burton, who lived in the casita across the street, to rendezvous with Liz Taylor without the flashbulbs of the paparazzi. To bring this full circle, Richard Burton was also the star of The Night of the Iguana, for which the restaurant here is named. As you head up the next set of stairs to reach the restaurant and bar, a colorful art piece featuring Elizabeth Taylor herself welcomes you. The Iguana dazzles guests with its luxurious setting, romantic ambiance, excellent service, and of course, beautiful sunsets. That is, after all, the theme of this video. We ordered Negronis, have a blast taking fun photos around the property, and are then treated to a colorful sunset while enjoying our delicious cocktails. As we have a fabulous dinner with the amazing house salad to start, followed by a slow roasted pork tenderloin. For dessert, we savor the mind-blowing chocolate cake with ice cream. As we were about to leave, we noticed an enormous number of mariachis warming up in the courtyard. They clearly go super big here at Casa Kimberly, and we are all for that. As such, we order some red wine and stick around to enjoy the amazing live mariachi entertainment. Before we wrap up, Andy has a drinking joke that he would like to share. It really resonates in Spanish, as Spanish speakers are very visual. So without further ado.
A skeleton walks into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Well, that's it for the best sunset cocktail bars here in Puerto Vallarta. We hope you've had as much fun exploring these amazing venues as we have. If you did, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate your support. We've also made a number of videos in and around Gay PV, so be sure to check out those as well. We'll post a link in the info card above to a great playlist. For more on our gay adventures, as well as our time here in Puerto Vallarta, be sure to check out our website at twogayexpats.com and follow us on social media at twogayexpats. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hasta luego.